Hello, welcome back. I am so happy to see you again. It's me, Liza, otherwise known in other parts of the internet as the person who works under the Crow Mother. I'm here with your October Tarotscopes. If you haven't already, make sure you've subscribed to this channel, turn your notifications on so you get these Tarotscopes every month and other videos when we decide to make magic together. Comment your resonance on this video and please share it far and wide with everyone else you think may be of benefit. Libra, I'm here with your October Tarotscope. Birthday month, AA. Please first accept my offering of smoke. Allow it to cleanse the space in your mind and your heart, the space around you, and the space between you and I. And let's have a deep breath in to settle in before your reading. I'm laughing because of the thematic nature of this month. You saw me shuffle 3 times, and in between each sign, I shuffle 3 times. So that's a 6 shuffle go here, and we're still receiving these powerful, clear thematic messages. So what did we get, and why am I laughing? Why do I think that's funny? Why my giggles and talk about thematic nature of the month? So let's get into it. What did you get, Libra? We got an 8 of Swords upright, and then we got a 5 of Pentacles reversed, which here's the cause of my laughter, because this is just coming up in between lots of signs this month. But then we got a King of Pentacles upright. Dear, sweet, beloved Libra, I cannot encourage you enough to nourish and nurture your body, mind, and spirit this month. This 8 of Swords feels very much like a reckoning, a grappling with some truth, some difficult truths that have come into your sphere over the last year or so. I don't know why that feels relevant, but that's just what they're giving me. Anyway, that said, you've been evolving and changing at a rapid clip over this last year. And like most people, not in any way to take away from your experience or the beauty of your being, but like most people, you have felt the burdensome weight of the world, and your tender nature has taken it in. You've felt the burdensome weight of the world, but also, of your own shadow. And this is where I think this 8 of Swords comes in, is that your shadow may have grown in size, or rather, more accurately, let me say, your awareness of your shadow may have grown in size. And this month could feel very poignant in its grip on you. I cannot encourage you enough, back to the beginning of our conversation, to take as much time as you need to care for and deeply rest and nourish your body, mind, and spirit. Because, okay, thank you. The key to all of this, of finding your way out of this maze of the Eight of Swords, which isn't really a maze, depending on the illustration, of course, but it's like the way that Menzel has made this, it's not a maze, rather, that's not right, but it's like a wall. But that really, if we look at it, if we look at our awareness of the immensity of our shadow, of your shadow this month, it could look insurmountable, but it is in fact not. And we can see that we would just follow the illustration here again, that there are ways through beyond each parts of the shadow that you are currently encountering. You will have a little bit more time within this shadow, but here we go with the rest of this thematic message. You are changing, of course you are, but I mean, towards this relief. There is more time encountering and making peace with the shadow. But again, two things obviously can exist at once. More than one thing can be at play or in the works at once, obviously, and that is the case here. While you are within the acknowledgement and acceptance and commitment to go beyond the shadow, aka this wall of your Eight Swords, because you're doing that, and while you're doing that, like tectonic plates underneath you, shift is happening. And that is yet another way that this is thematic for your month, for the month of October. Relief and shift is happening. Remain committed to not turning away from nothing to see here. I've done so well, and I've committed to shadow, so that's it. I've committed to working beyond the shadow in name only, so that's it, nothing else to do. Keep going, because the more you keep going, the more you can allow the shifts to take place on their own, the shifts of your life that can only come from cosmic influence. It is happening. You've got to be an active participant, though, in your own life, and that is the way that these two things can be at play at once. We can see that shifts are in fact taking place right underneath you while you're still behind the wall of swords, kind of looking at making your way through. The shift is happening, and it is going towards fields of warmth, security, abundant everything, really abundant everything. We can see that, represented by this beautiful King of Swords. We can see that this abundance touches everything. And one of the reasons why, reason number 1,000,003, why I love this deck is because of the way that this person, this individual, this King of Pentacles sits atop their worth. Similar to other illustrations of this card, this individual, aka you, is just so certain of their deep worth, their power, that they could be anywhere. They could be anywhere, but they're not in a castle. They're just sort of like deeply immersed, this one in particular, deeply immersed in their life. We see nothing around this individual but space and time, because they need nothing. They need nothing to prove their worth. And once you come out of the other side of this, and once again, I'll draw from the Eight of Swords, the other side is beyond this. Once you come out on the other side, allowing these shifts to continue to take place while you act actively work within it. Once you come out on the other side, there is nothing that you will need. There is not one thing and not one person that you'll need to prove to you your worth. You won't need another person or another accolade or another thing to reflect to you your worth. This speaks of material abundance, sure, but really the way that they're giving this message is, in fact, really on senses of self and self-worth, and where you're headed is like new plateaus of self-worth and self-knowledge. You know, this period that you're in right now, as challenging as it is really, among other things, in service of really, really knowing yourself. And that makes sense, right? As hard as it is or can be, I mean, how are you really gonna like be able to dig into the feast that is you and your worth if you're not familiar with just about all parts of it, you know? I love this for you. I love this for you, and I love that you are, fingers crossed, you know, for you Libras out there, your fingers crossed, committed to being on this side of the 8 swords until you know instinctively that it is time to make your way through, so that the powers that be and cosmic and tectonic shifts can do their part while you've done yours to get you to this incredible place. As usual, it is an honor and a privilege to read for you. I hope that these messages find spots of healing and hope in your body, mind, and spirit. Allow them to carry you through to the month's end. Apply them as you wish to your sun, moon, or rising, or any other placement you're paying close attention to at this time. Lastly, you know what it is. If you haven't already, make sure you've subscribed to my channel. Turn your notifications on so you get these Tarotscopes every month. Like this video, share it widely where you think it'll be of benefit, and comment your experience or resonance on it. Until next time. Mwah.